He's been warned that he must go into the cage alongside the Jews and the Christians, otherwise he'll be arrested.
It's funny how we're the ones that always get talked to, isn't it?
Only you guys seem to have
We're not the troublemakers, they're the troublemakers, but we're the ones that they have to talk to, you know? They should be focusing on the ones causing the trouble.
So they are threatening to arrest him.
Your postcard is straightforward, shows you're part of the other group. Section 14 says you need to be in a specific static place.
He hasn't been with that group.
Right, but he's showing by his poster that he is.
He's countering their protest.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That's his right.
It is. And the Section 14 says
in the obvious.
he needs to be there. Right? But he is. He is. He's shown by
he's allowed as an individual to express that.
Yes.
That is stating the obvious. That is British law, and he's allowed to counter them.
Listen to me.
He has every right to do that.
If you oppose this protest, you, by
some of us are opposing as individuals.
You are in the middle.
Some of us are opposing as individuals.
But that's how it is.
No. You can't make up the law as you go along.
It's bullshit.
And that's what I'm trying to suggest. What I'm telling you is you can't protest here. Your right to protest is over in that area there. Because that's the pen.
If he was part of that group, yeah, you're right.
But he's not part of this group.
He's an individual.
He's an opposite protester, so he needs to go to the opposite protesters over there. You're not going to get people to leave. I've asked you like 20 times.
Are we telling you how the Section 14 works?
Yeah, but the Section 14
you say yeah or no, but you just need to go.
You guys seem to make it up as you go along.
Not guys.
We're a bit fed up with this.
We're not doing theory right now.
He's not causing trouble. He's stating the obvious. This is British law.
No, it looks like two of you are on the
I'm helping him because you guys are literally bullying him. He has every right to do that. Focus on the troublemakers.
We don't bully people.
It looks like you are.
We're doing our best.
Let him. He's got every right. He's got every right.
Listen to me, sir. We're doing our best to separate any escalation. Simple as that. Do you understand that?
There's no trouble.
He's doing the right thing.
There's no trouble.
This is a protest. You get the
right? Yeah, it's now just kind of creating
He's got back up now.
I've asked you about 20 times. Can we have something over here? Bash the conversation. We don't need to.
Today, any part of a counter-protest group have to be in that area over there. No, from 1:30 onwards.
Their conditions are to be in that team. Okay. That's all by Chief Inspector Anstead. Okay. It's not worth the argument.
So you need to facilitate my right to protest.
I'm not trying to facilitate that, but you're not listening to me. You're just standing here and you're just not taking.
You haven't stopped talking since you've arrived here.
Okay, but you're not agreeing with me. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
That's different to me listening to you.
What have I told you?
You've said that you are. Since 1:30 today, you have been entitled to enforce Section 14. Yep.
Yeah, the public order.
And you're saying that is against all those people over there. So those people over there are not allowed the counter-protest.
Yeah, they're not allowed to be in this area here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Go tell them. What are you telling me for? I'm not with that protest. I have set up a protest here. Your job is to facilitate it.
You're not in the pen.
Right. Yeah, but why should I be in the pen?
We're should it be in a cage or a pen?
What we're disagreeing on. So do you understand that the Section 14 powers mean that you have to be within that area over there with that police line? Section 14 powers mean that those people have to be. No, it's a counter-protest group. And we have reason to suspect that you're part of that counter-protest.
He was never part of
We're not.
that.
We've asked
part of
people
that.
to
You've
move
already
it.
admitted you're not part of this protest group, so that automatically makes you a counter-protester.
It doesn't automatically.
Well, it does,
make
because you don't agree with them.
No,
so
I'm a
you're
new
counter-protester.
counter-protest that has just
That's fine.
started.
I've asked you 40 times to move now, so we're getting to the stage where we're going to have to start using force.
Is there anything we can say or do to make you move into that protest move like we've asked you to?
And I'm trying to do that, but you're not giving me any leeway here. You know, it's a bit of give and take, mate.
Okay, so where are you suggesting I go?
Behind that pen over there with the counter-protesters.
So in other words, you're not
away from
facilitating
here.
my right to do another.
Does it look like he's provoking anyone right now?
Still protest.
Does it look like? Does it look like that?
Protest. You don't have to protest right here.
No, you're saying I should
These
go and
conditions
join
are put in
that
place because there's
so
been
you're
deemed-
saying there should be only one counter-protest on this day
not
today?
at all. Not we're saying that.
So if I want to go to Hyde Park, for example, what would you do? Bring me all the way down here?
No.
Right, so they're...
The sterile area is dedicated for here, so we're just going to ask you today to move into that area over there. Okay?
Hello, sir. How you doing? I think we met a few weeks ago.
Sorry?
I think we've met before.
Were you counter-protesting as well?
I was part of the police a few weeks ago. Would we be able to go and have a word over there? Just a quick
Go
word.
over there, but we're all right here.
Pardon?
I'm doing a counter-protest here.
No, right, I understand
Why don't you
that.
just talk to me here?
I can talk to you here, and I am talking to you here. But as you can see, we've got police lines up to try and create a sterile area between two groups, between the protest and the counter-protest. Here, we haven't got enough space between the two. So all we're asking is that you can... No. Okay, alright, but that's now. What we're trying to do is create a bit of a sterile gap.
Because we're
Yeah?
defending you. That's what
Okay, alright,
If
okay.
we weren't here, there would be a breach of peace. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
We
so
want to avoid that.
let's get to that. We're just going to get to the facts. Okay, so we're asking you to move over into that area over there behind that police line because the conditions have been put in place by Mr. Ranstead. Okay, at 1:30 today under Section 14. Mean that any counter-protest group needs to be within that area. Likewise, this group here have got conditions on themselves to be part of a procession route, and then they've got conditions to be static within their own designated area. Yes. Okay. So at the moment you're in breach of those Section 14 conditions.
You said that it means that
We're
everybody
going
has
to
to
get
be
moving
in
now,
there.
because I've given you 40 warnings already.
So is there anything we can say or do to make you move into that area?
I
over
think
there?
that you should facilitate my right to protest
So
here.
that's not going to
By
happen.
being-
So what we need to do to move forward, like I just said to you, you're in breach of those Section 14 conditions, okay? I am just trying to reason with you to get you to move into that area over there. So is there anything I can say or do, or is there anything I can explain more to you to make you understand that the power is in place for us to get you to move into there? And are you going to breach those conditions?
I don't believe they are. Is that what you think?
Skipper's just told you what conditions are in place for the march and for the
Is there any more
protest.
information I can get you about those Section 14? That would help you understand.
Because you're saying that those people should not leave there, right? I understand that.
It's a static protest. They can leave whenever they want if they want to finish their protest and
that's
leave.
right. But if they want to be part of this event
it,
today, they have to remain in there.
Yes.
And the point that I keep making, maybe I haven't made it 40 times like your colleague here, but the point I keep making is that I am not part of that protest.
Okay.
I am a new counter-protest here.
Okay. So what protest are you were countering then?
I'm countering the same demonstration,
Okay.
but differently. And like I said to you
How's it
before, if I was in
differently?
Hyde Park now,
Okay.
you wouldn't send me all the way down here to join the pen, would you?
No, because there aren't conditions over there in Hyde Park at the moment. Okay, but because you are here, it's part of these two protest groups.
No,
I suspect.
you said as part. You keep saying this. I'm not part of that group.
Okay, well I suspect you are.
Right. Okay. Well that's different. So here we go.
It's not different.
Fine. Okay. Well, it is different. You're making a
clearly
different point.
So why do you think your view's different to what that group over
It's
there
not
is?
about different views. You're saying that
So
those people over there cannot leave that pen, right? Section 14.
Okay.
I am a new counter-protest. If I was up the top of the
Okay,
street,
what makes you a new counter-protest?
because I've arrived here, I've stood here, and you've all gathered
Everyone
around
has
me.
arrived there individually. So does that make everyone part of a different
No, they
counter-protest?
all arrived joining that counter-protest.
No. You know every single person here arrived during that counter-protest, do you? We're arguing semantics that you can't back up with fact. Okay, so what I'm telling you, I suspect that you're a part of that counter-protest, okay?
Right,
You're
okay.
clearly representing signs that would suggest that you're a part of the counter-protest,
Right.
okay?
No,
you are in an
saying
area
they've
where
got
we
similar
have,
views.
where you're in
I've
an
got the
area
same
where we
views,
have
that's true.
conditions imposed,
Yeah.
and I believe that you're in breach of those conditions, okay? So what I'm saying to you, to avoid us taking further action against you, which
Right.
may result in your arrest, because you're
Okay.
breaching Section 14 conditions,
Yeah.
I would like to reason with you. If I can explain anything further to you, then I will do that.
Is he
But if
disturbing
you're
the
saying you
peace?
fully understand that you're
Is he
refusing
disturbing
to
the peace?
move into the area that's dedicated,
Disturbing the peace. No.
then I'll take it as you
So stop making up rules as you go along.
are. move over into that area?
I've said to you multiple times that I don't believe that you're entitled to move me over there,
Okay.
right? Because I was not part of the counter-protest.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to arrest me because you feel that I've breached Section 14, then fair enough,
Okay.
and then obviously it would have to be battled out in court
Okay.
whether you really did have the powers to do that, but that's a different question.
Okay.
But I'm saying I don't believe
Okay.
that Section 14 covers me because I've set up a counter-protest here.
All right. What I'm going to do, I'll explain that to our bronze. Say
Yeah.
you think you're part of a separate protest group.
Yeah.
I'll get advice from them if they want to put conditions in on your separate protest group. What is your protest group then that you're a part of?
I'm saying that I want to remind everybody that Hamas are terrorists.
Okay. So, does
And,
your organisation have a name?
I am a member of an organisation, yeah,
Okay,
called
cool.
Our Fight. Yeah.
Sorry?
We've got a campaign called Our Fight.
Our Fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our Fight.
He's getting advice now. You're going to decide what to do.
Okay. So my inspectors come back saying that the conditions are on any counter-protest group. So if you are even part of Our Fight, it would mean the same conditions are imposed on you as the protest group that are over here.
Okay.
So those conditions are. I had to clarify that for you because if you're saying you're part of a separate one, but now I've got that clarification, I've been told that you do still fall under those conditions. Okay. So is there anything else I can explain to you further that get you move over into that pen?
So you're saying you will arrest me?
Yeah,
if I don't.
Okay, so if you are now in breach of those Section 14 conditions. So if you don't move, it will make you liable to arrest.
This is your last chance to go peacefully.
I heard him.
Yeah.
I'd rather you carry on your protest.
Okay.
Than be arrested. But if you're choosing to ignore our request, then you'll leave us with no other option. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're saying you're happy to move over into that pen?
Well, I'm not happy, but I will move over.
All right. Thank you very much.
So I
All right.
appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So at the end, he decided to follow the orders coming from the police in terms of Section 14. So he's going now to join the counter-protester side.